Hello, beloved soul family. This 10-minute meditation focuses on echoes from childhood that disrupt our adult lives. And I'm going to talk to you just for a few minutes about Franny Sheridan's opinion. And then we're going to utilize the fastest, most powerful on-the-go modality to mitigate stress and transform and transmute it into the love that we are, because all we are is energy, beloveds, as you well know. So, what happens to most of us when we're triggered from stressful situations, even those of us who are ardent followers and believers of some of the great, some of the genius energy healers, thought leaders amongst us, from Wayne Dyer to Gregg Braden, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Esther Hicks, Neil Donald Walsh, yada, yada. I mean, I could go on, right? We're so blessed. However, in between studying with them, many students, practitioners flounder. And for example, Dr. Joe Dispenza shares openly that, he happens to be one of the most sought after, most well-paid speakers and workshop leaders in the world, with hundreds and thousands of testimonials from people. But he also has many folks coming to him on stage before he speaks, before he leads workshops all over the world. And they say the same thing to him. They ask, why, Joe? Why? I've spent thousands of dollars. I was cancer-free and it came back. Why? Why am I not cancer-free? Joe, I spent, tens of thousands of dollars and I was doing really well, but why am I not abundant? Why am I not wealthy? I came to heal my, issues around abundance, around worthiness. Why? And he always says the same thing. That's why. Meaning they're not practicing. And it's just like an athlete who practices ritualistically in their minds, in their feelings, rehearses diligently, arduously, in their very selves, their beings, day and night, rehearses what's going to happen out there on the field before they get there. We need to practice being well, using whatever technique these thought leaders share with us that speaks to our soul. And different leaders, different teachers, different advocates obviously resonate with different folks, and so it should be. But in between practicing, therein lies the biggest issue, where we create issues in the tissues from stressful situations that echo throughout our bodies with the echo of our childhood experiences. And that is where the biggest dip in wellness comes from. So for example, you're in a car, somebody cuts you off, somebody gets too close, somebody's driving too slow, too fast, they pop you a willy, whatever. So let's say some of your experiences from childhood involved a lack of worthiness, not being listened to, being raged at, not being allowed to express anger, feeling guilty, feeling shame, etc., etc. Lower frequencies. Anything but love is not the truth. Although it's been socialized and normalized in our society, even by some psychologists and psychiatrists, to believe that lower frequencies, shame, guilt, fear, blame, are normal. Franny Sheridan's opinion is that is not true. Yes, they have helped us. Thank them for helping you survive childhood. And I believe Franny Sheridan's opinion is we came here to forget who we are, that we are the love. We are co-creators with God, Goddessa, the big lemon meringue pie in the sky. Doesn't matter what you call it. We're all part of the unified field of love. However, we need to learn to individuate so that we can allow our soul's journey, what we came here to individually express, allowing the genius to come through us. And we don't have to agree with everything everyone else does. That does not mean we have to hurt ourselves by blaming, shaming, anger, guilt in the process. So the echo of childhood will be there when somebody does something to irritate you, such as the example I began with in the car. Or if you're in an elevator, you get into a discussion and somebody gets very triggered by your opinion and comes at you, right? Any of that stuff. On and on and on. So many examples. It's called life. It's stress. It's called where we have evolved to as a society, which is being very reactive for the most part because of what? Echo of childhood. That's all it is. So what do? Simply breathe into your belly and hum. 15 to 24 times more nitrous oxide released than through regular nose exhalations. This is science-backed. The special mucosal cells are triggered. It is the best vasodilator. It is that you got to self-regulate your nervous system. It's antimicrobial. It's so many great things. Humming, the simple, and you're thinking, oh, Franny, that's very esoteric. No, it's not esoteric. It is real. It is rooted. It is science-backed. Do some research. Don't even trust what I'm saying. But let's just hum, and you'll see how easy. And if you're around somebody and they're going, what are you humming for? You're so weird. You're weird, Franny. Just say, I got the song in my head and I just can't get it out. And you could hum to a song, but just humming on one note is all that's necessary. So somebody cuts you off. So you're in the car, breathe into your belly, and on the exhale, we're going to hum on the word home, as in we're coming home to the love that we are in our bodies. Keep your lips gently shut so that you can activate the nitrous oxide and other yummy chemicals. And let yourself exhale fully so that the breath fully goes very gently to really just enjoy this scrumptious process, which is life-saving, life-changing. People don't need to end up shooting each other in the car, in jail, killing each other, divorcing, you name it. And really, all of that rage wreaks such havoc, so many issues in the tissues, and that includes your blessed brain. So here we go. Breathe in through your belly. Home. And if it helps you to think of somebody you love or something you love while you're doing this, you're further activating your intention. Here we go. Belly breath. Home. And one more belly breath and a home. Here we go. Breathing in through your mouth or nose, it doesn't matter. Home. And another belly breath in and a home. Here we go. Home. And a belly breath in. Home. I'm sure if you've been practicing this with me, you will feel very relaxed. So imagine how efficient and impactful that will be for you when you're next encountered by some stressful situation, which is just fine. I love you all so very deeply. Thank you.